Good evening. There's more to tell you tonight about the investigation into the house fire in Nanaimo we first reported last night. 4 people are homeless. Their multi-unit house destroyed when it burst into flames early yesterday afternoon. Today, investigators have found the general area where the fire started, but they have not yet found the cause. Our Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story. He is live in Nanaimo with details. Jonathan.
Hudson, much like any fire, in the early stages of the investigation, the fire department is treating it as suspicious until proven otherwise.
Fire investigators were back at the scene today, sifting through what's left of this Stewart Avenue heritage home.
We're still digging through the debris. There was a lot of insulation and that we have to dig through to get down to the bottom.
Thursday's fire was a stubborn one to fight. The old wooden house caught fire quickly.
No drywall in the home, no lath and plaster. It was pre-lath and plaster when it was built, so all we have is wood paneling that just burns up like kindling, and all the wood behind it's all real dry, so the fire spread through the home very, very quickly.
One man who is physically challenged had to be carried out of the lower unit of the home. He's now in hospital with minor injuries and symptoms of shock. There's a fireplace in the downstairs unit, and it was used the night before. In fact, the coals were still warm, according to one tenant. But the fire department says that's been ruled out as a cause of this fire.
The area of origin was away from the fireplace.
As for the people who lived here, both in the main house and the cottages on the property, they are now homeless. 72-hour emergency services will help them over the weekend.
We've assisted 3 individuals through the Emergency Social Services Program, and what that does is provide them with 72 hours of assistance, gives them food, shelter, clothing, gets them over, I guess, the bump.
Property management company Island West Realty is attempting to find suitable accommodation for their tenants for the longer term. None of the people who lived here had content insurance. Nanaimo Fire Rescue has been kept very busy lately with 36 structure fire call-outs since October.
There are everything from pots left on the stove to full fires like this, but we're way, way over what we had last year at the same time.
And in the last 2 weeks, 2 of those structure fires have been deemed suspicious. As for the Stewart Avenue fire, the investigation continues.
We treat every fire as a suspicious fire, and you know, the RCMP are involved in this.
Fire prevention officers are inside, and they're going through everything at this point, and we will release those details as soon as we find out.
The home and the one next to it were scheduled to be either demolished or sold and moved to make way for a new condo development sometime next year. We still can't tell you tonight whether this is another suspicious fire or if investigators will find it accidental, but we will give you more details as it becomes available.
All right, we'll stay on the story. There sure have been a lot of fires in Nanaimo lately. Jonathan,
Sure.
thank you.
Thank you.